My name is Victor Shen. I am a final year experimental animation student. I've always loved animated films and series, especially older Japanese ones, back when computers were just not strong enough to animate complex scenes, and the animation studios would have to do everything by hand. Movies such as Ghost in the Shell, Perfect Blue, and a series, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Before I realized, I found myself gradually becoming more intrigued by how they were able to do it. So I enrolled into the animation program, and I thought, even if I turn out to not become an animator, I can still practice the consistency of quality and uniformity of my drawing skills. Although I've taken some 3D simulation and animation classes, I have thoroughly enjoyed the craft of it. 2D traditional animation is just so much more interesting to me. I love drawing with pencil and paper, and I've gotten into digital drawing methods as well. I think that is the furthest I'll go with, for lack of a better way to put it, drawing with technology. I mostly have just been using Procreate for both animating and casual digital drawing. Although I've used Photoshop before and didn't think it was half bad, but Procreate is just so much more comfortable for me, just because I've been using it ever since I first gotten an iPad. I've been wanting to get into Clip Studio as well, because it is required for a lot of the animation studios I want to become a part of. I think a lot of my stories and drawings are inspired by a specific few IPs that I've been into as long as I can remember, that being The Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Blade Runner. So I often found myself trying to explore those themes present in these stories, like war, relationships, death, and consciousness. It's funny because although I am aspired to become an animator, my influence have always been from the movies I've seen. I love Francis Ford Coppola's use of lighting, David Lean's masterful compositing of shots, and the dystopian future created by Ridley Scott. Some other artists in different formats who have influenced me greatly are Vladimir Nabokov, who wrote Pale Fire, the creator of Kiseiju, Iwaki Hitoshi, and Ano Hideaki of Neon Genesis Evangelion. This has been Victor, and thank you for your time.